Alright, just want to run through what's been going on the past week or so in here. Obviously, I got the dust collection system, and it has completely changed my shop around. Um, I want everything that I use in here to be hooked up to that simply because I've got it now, so there's no sense in having dust collection bins and stuff like that without hooked up to the dust collector. So that being said, as you can see, this mobile cart is no longer a miter saw stand. I've built a dedicated stand utilizing that closet as basically like a dust collection box. But I've got it piped in, so it's really good. I don't have the original miter saw station that I built with the drill press in it, simply because I was offered a good amount of money for it, so I more than doubled up on my money. And that would have just been a bad business decision to say no to that. Also, now that I have the dust collector, I don't need a dedicated bin just to collect dust. But the drill press and miter saw went with it, so I'm working on getting a standing floor drill press, and it's going to go right there. But let me get into what I've got going on here. This is going to be nothing but assembly space basically from my table saw back to me. Last night I threw together a simple little chair and table thing that I had going for something else. I've got some pallets in here that is going to be another build here real soon. And my router table's over here out of the way, and I'm in the process of rehoming it. I need to find someone who needs a router table and probably just give it to them. But anyway, I'm trying to reduce my footprint with all my tools and keep everything collected to the dust collection. So first things first, this table saw and outfeed table / workbench was over here. I pushed it over to this side mainly so I could utilize this new miter saw station. But these 2x4s and these casters, I'm going to build a skeleton style mobile base for it. And it's going to have dust collection chute coming down from the table saw, and also over here, because I'm going to put a dedicated router and router lift in this wing. I'm actually probably going to rebuild that wing, and I'm using John's plans from the ibuildit.ca website, and that's going to be fun. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to go in here, dust collection for it, dust collection for the table saw. It's going to go around here and back into the dust collector like so. But moving along here, this cart, like I said, I removed the wings. I've got them set aside for something else. It served its function until I got it served its purpose until I got the dust collector, so now it's another purpose. I have the height of it set to the same height as the table surface of the miter saw. So I also have a outfeed table on that side. But if I need to cut anything long, then this is on wheels, so I can just move it to whatever position in the shop I need. So if I need outfeed support way over here, then I can just slide that cart, and it works out really well. But to my miter saw, this is the better of the two miter saws I had, so I decided to keep this one and get rid of the other one. And in the back, I've just got cardboard making a little shroud. Nothing fancy, but it does a really good job. And I've got a dust collection port right there. Dust goes down. I don't know if this is going to show up, but elbows down here. And I made 4 of these blast gates. If I need to make another one, I'll make a video on it. But these, I didn't know how they were going to turn out. They turned out really well, and they do a really good job. So that's neat. Going over in the corner, you may have seen that on the other video. Really excited about that, my little floor sweep. And then it goes into the dust collection. Over here, I've got just this is a bifold door, half of a bifold door for a closet. The bottom side was kicked in and destroyed, so it was going to the dumpster. And I just cut it off to length, put 2 brackets over here and then a support over there. And it's white so you can write on it. Now I've got some of my common measurements for the stuff that I build, and just a T-square style scrap piece of plywood and a small little pipe clamp tacked as a stop block. That works out really well. I just built these, just whipped out these chairs last night, and that was really cool. I was really excited to use this whole workstation, so happy about that. Here I had to move the cabinet up just a little bit. Nothing big, nothing changed right there. still unorganized junk right now. But anyway, my hose dust collection comes in here and wise into this this thin baffle ring. Put these little handles on here, nothing fancy, just a chunk of oak scrap, and I drilled out 2 holes and kind of connected them. It works out really well lifting this up. But from the Y goes into here. Other side of the Y comes down around the back side of the bucket. And right now I just have it going to a blast gate and then off into that corrugated hose to the back of the table saw. That's going to change. Like I said, I'm building that stand, so once I get that stand done, from there back will be pretty much PVC. But as it sits right now, I can disconnect that hose and it reaches up there to the planer as is, and I just need to elevate the planer a couple inches. Don't know if I said it, but I rotated the base 90 degrees for that. My switch, I shouldn't have done it that soon. I'm going to do the same concept, but I'm going to run 1 wire switch around back with this hose to the table saw, and I'm going to run another wired switch over here and set up right there. I'll have 2 switches, that'll be fine. A lot of people have told me I need to do the whole relay setup. I don't want to invest any money. I've got everything I need in-house right now to do the multiple switch setup. And it's really simple and it's really easy for me. Down the road when I need to move this or I need to get rid of or get my tools out of the shop, you can just disconnect the wires and reuse the wires elsewhere. So rinse and reuse on that. So it's going to be alright. On my workbench, now that I've got this pathway in and out, I've got easy access to all 4 drawers. When I had it up against this wall, it was great. It was better than it was before, but moving here is better than it was over there. So I've got more access to all my drawers, and that works out really well. Table saw, I like it where it sits. So just wanted to give an update. Got some plans going on, got some projects going on. A lot of work to do, and not that many hours left in the day, so here goes nothing. I still got more plans with the dust collector on little stuff here and there, but for the most part this shop is completely changed, and hopefully it'll stay this way for a while, because I've been in the middle of doing projects for the shop, projects for people, projects for the shop, more projects for people, so getting back and forth, trying to get as much stuff as I can done. But anyway, just an update. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.